Okay, today I'm going to be showing you how to apply henna on your hair. And first things first is you definitely have to have all your supplies ready. A pair of gloves. When you're ordering with hennasuc.com, you'll get a free pair of these gloves. And you'll need some hair ties and clips, anything to be able to section your hair into 4 sections. The hair dye brush is great to have as well. That really helps with dyeing your hair and sectioning it out and getting it in really well right to the roots. We have toolkits available as well for this. And of course you need your henna paste. Your henna paste has to be ready, and this is a really great consistency for hair. Definitely really nice when it's ready to use. Now, before we apply the henna, we definitely have to section your hair. It's easier to section the hair by 4 sections in order to color your hair easily and properly and get all the gray hair. So all these gray hairs, we need to get rid of these. So using your hair dye brush, you can see here, you can make sections. So the first section will be at the front here, right above the ear. And using a hair elastic, you're going to secure that. And tie that out. You can use clips as well if you prefer. And then lastly here, we have another section because the 2 back, I did those earlier, so those are done and secured. And we're gonna section this out. We can use the dye brush to kind of take up any loose hair and section this and tie it up. Okay. And then she is ready to get colored with henna. So let's put these gloves on. We definitely don't want to get stained hands. Henna does stain, so do secure your area. Most of you will probably be doing your henna hair coloring treatment in the bathroom, and it usually won't stain, except it does stain porous surfaces, so wood and possibly any grout you might have. Just be careful to lay down a lot of paper and wear an old t-shirt, and also have towels available, especially for the back of the neck where it can drip when we eventually get there. So take out one of these elastics. Okay, move this out the way. Now, our hair dye. There we go. Get a little bit on the brush. And it's very different. The texture of henna is very different from chemical color. So ideally we always start coloring from at the front and move towards the back, because as many of you who have gray hair know that it's very annoying, all those little short hairs that are in the front that are gray, that are just screaming to be covered. They are very, they're the tough gray hairs in the front. So taking a little bit of hair at a time, brush that along. Oh, you might notice, what happened here? See, some of the dye went on the scalp. A great tip that I have to prevent the coloring of your scalp near your hairline, because that most likely is going to happen, is that you definitely should be lining your hairline with shea butter, cocoa butter, our sweet mimosa butter, or one of our balms that we do carry. We do have those, and you can use those if you don't have your own already. So definitely get into the roots here. Using your hair dye brush, again, you can section the section of hair that you have already. Do so gently. A great question that a lot of clients have is, should we apply the henna onto dry or wet hair? Ideally, in my personal and professional experience and opinion here, I would definitely suggest that you do apply onto damp hair. It does help it go on much easier, much smoother. Let's put that to the side. And but it doesn't help the dye any worse or better in any of those cases. Okay, and do so again gently. Henna can be messy, so definitely have paper towels available and wipe away any paste when it gets on your skin immediately. The first time that you color your hair with henna, it may take a little while. because it's your first time and you're just going to be getting used to the process. So you can do this and you'll continue all the way through, and as you finish sections, you move it to the side and make sure you get all the way to the tips of your hair here as well. Sometimes I use a glove to kind of, my hands here, just to really saturate the hair and get that henna in really, really well. You want to make sure you get right into the roots, and getting with this dye brush here, that really helps. And then you can continue to move on by section, all the way back. And this is easy to do yourself. You can do this by yourself. Definitely do it on your own if you'd like to. Some clients definitely will end up using their gloves a lot of the time. Sometimes I take a scoop in my hand and spread it through. I like doing that. I like being hands-on. And once all the hair is done, all of it, I definitely like to massage. I massage like this, all the paste in, really, and it should feel really cooling on the scalp. And this actually feels really good, but then you're really getting in between. Let me show you. See, you're really getting in between, right up to the scalp, and all those hairs that you might not see. But definitely massage. Massaging the paste in just like this really helps with the color treatment. Definitely gets it in there really, 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 really well. So for time's sake today, once you are done all of your hair, you definitely will tie everything back together as one. And then what I recommend that you use is a shower cap. I use a reusable shower cap all the time, so that I don't waste anything. I don't like wasting. I try to avoid that, so I don't have something else to throw out. And you reuse that shower cap, or you can use saran wrap and then wrap either with a towel or with a scarf. That really helps keep in the warmth and the drips and whatnot. But you can also put extra paper towel at the back of your neck if you tend to drip. People that tend to drip tend to be very, very warm. Their skin's very warm, and that's what happens. Once you're all done, again, all the hair is covered with henna. Then you're going to leave that wrapped for 3 to 4 hours for best results. So always all henna and all those henna coloring treatments you leave on for 3 to 4 hours, and then from there you wash it out. You can wash it out with shampoo, conditioner, or if you'd like, you can use just conditioner, which is called a co-wash. And then your hair will be beautifully colored. And it'll last 4 to 6 weeks.